What role should BPM play in these types of implementations?
Yeah. So I think a lot of the SAP landscape and major ERP changes, obviously historically have been very IT driven. SAP as a company was very IT driven. And what it means is when you get business engagement, you might get a shopping list of requirements that are just off the top of a dome. People work very hard to come up with these requirement shopping lists, but ultimately you're relying on people thinking about what they do day to day. They're going to default to the most standard tasks they do, the most painful ones, and focus in on those. They're not going to necessarily explain the whole process. They're not going to think cross-team. They're not going to think exception. So, with a big shopping list of requirements, you generally don't get a business too engaged either, because it's difficult to get excited about a shopping list of requirements that you hand off to your IT team. And what that ends up with is these massively customized systems that cost a fortune, take forever to test, and even longer to roll out, that don't deliver on ROI. And I think SAP recognized this a little while ago. The market's starting to recognize it. So SAP actually acquired a process management tool, Signavio. Really, really good tool, fantastic process modeling tool, really strong process mining tool. And the reason they did that was that they saw they were getting away from the foundation of the business. SAP was very much in keeping with the German stereotype. It's built on process, built on a structured way of working. But over time, it evolved into this IT-centric organization that was growing arms, legs, feet, and every other appendage you can imagine. So the idea was buy Signavio, try and shape all the major SAP transformations around process, being clear on what you're doing and building to fulfill that rather than building unnecessarily. And practically, what does that look like?
Okay.
Sorry, I do have to keep pausing for a drink. It's a heat wave in the UK, so I must apologise if I've gone bright red like a tomato.